Just that was dramatic. For just a couple of things. Josh DiMaggio. Who am I? Gland. Wow, I can't talk. Oh my god, I had it right. Jeez Louise. Wow, shoo-ba-la-ba-la-ba-la. This is embarrassing. Hi everybody, and welcome back to Azaria's Place. In case you didn't notice from my thumbnail, I have a bit of a makeover, so I look a little different today, but I'm excited about it. We're going to talk about Disney today. It's another Disney week, so I'm wearing my black, not just because that's the color I normally wear every other day, but I'm also wearing black because I think we're all in a bit of mourning right now as far as Disney is concerned. There's a lot of things changing and being taken away from Disney land and world, and so I just wanted to take this time this week to fill everyone in who may not have known about anything going on with Disney, on what's been going on given the state of our world right now, as well as just offer some love and light today, if anything else, if nothing else. So I'm just gonna hit on a few major things that I saw. This is not regarding any international resorts, this is just as far as Disneyland and Disney World, partially because honestly a lot of the international companies are making good strides towards like reopening phases right now. So I just am going to talk about specifically some losses in the Disney community in America for right now. So on September 29th, Josh D'Amaro, who is the chairman of Disney Parks and Experiences, posted this statement that I will post over here for you to see, just regarding everything going on as far as the layoffs that they were expecting due to the current state of our world. So Disney announced they'd be laying off 28,000 employees, and it's really unclear how they're going to divvy that up between Disneyland and Disney World. For those who don't know, possibly, Disney World is in Florida and Disneyland is in California. Of these 28,000 cast members being laid off, 67% of them will be part-time workers. So I am just reaching out, I guess. When I heard this story, I posted on my story about just loving everybody, because it's a hard time. And it's hard to think that the most magical place on earth, and possibly one of the richest places on earth, is struggling financially and also struggling to just get a lot of people in, because I think Disneyland's in a lot worse shape than Disney World is right now. So it's just pretty sad. Also, I will be linking a few of the articles that I read on the Disney blog that I was following below in case you want to read the full story yourself. Also, another loss in the Disney family is the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra, which actually had played for 32 years at Disney, and they actually played their last performance on October 3rd. They were previously brought out of 4Low, and their name was changed to the Disney Society Orchestra, and they were moved to Hollywood Studios, where they were playing 9 shows a week. But in mid-September, they were informed that they would be going dark, and that's a theater term, and essentially going dark in a theater just means that you will not be there. Basically, that you will no longer be performing, or there's not a performance going on. So that's what dark means. And they were said to not be coming back when things tend to be full force. So I'm sure there are tons of people out there that will miss them playing, and I know I read one of the articles, which I will link below if you are interested in reading the full story, about, I believe, the trombone player who had been with them for a long time, and another player had only been with them for about 5 years, and just the family they were starting to build. And of course, Disney's a huge family. I have so many friends that I've made just from Disney alone, and so I can only imagine the camaraderie and the love that people feel from the cast members, and including the band members that spoke about in this article, just the relationships they started to build with a lot of their regular guests at the parks. So it's just heartbreaking, and so we're in black for good reasons today. Another loss in the Disney World family is Bob Jackson, who you may know as Yeehaw Bob. He was best known for his performances at the Roost Lounge at the Port Orleans Riverside, and he actually worked for Disney for 23 years, and he was just recently informed that he is no longer going to be working at Disney anymore. So I wanted to send out my love to him. He posted this on his Facebook page. I think he's still processing all of that, and it's just hard. You've been with the company for so long, and I can only imagine what that feels like. Shifting gears a bit, it was announced that the next D23 Expo would not be until 2022, meaning that they are skipping the 2021 Disney Expo. D23 is basically a Disney convention where they up to date you on all the new things coming to Disney. There's also, as you would imagine, most conventions, guest stars that come and talk about different things. So for anyone who was hoping to go to D23 this coming year, unfortunately that you'll have to wait another year, but it's okay. It's coming soon. Hopefully everything will be back to normal by then. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of pop on and say, here are the things going on, and here's a place you can come and tell me in the comments below how you're feeling. I will respond to you. I can only imagine what it's like. Disney is such a dream job for a lot of people, and it was a dream job of mine for a long time with everything going on. I know DCP was canceled this past spring as well as this fall, and so I just don't see DCP happening in the spring of 2021 either, which is the Disney College Program, for anyone who does not know what that term means, which is a professional internship where you can live in Disney housing or off of campus, and you get a job at Disneyland or Disney World, and you work there, and it's your job, and it's amazing. So I can only imagine what it's like for all these people who are so uncertain as to whether or not they'll be working their last day for a while. So I just wanted to just come on and say, despite it all, I mean, we are all cheesily enough to quote a Disney Channel original movie. We are all in this together. And I just wanted to say that I hope that you find some joy and some light in your favorite Disney film or Disney song in the meantime, and just know that you're not alone in your pain, and we all feel for you. So those are the updates that I felt were the biggest ones. I will link the Disney blog that I tend to follow a lot below if anyone wants to follow along with other stories. There are some other things regarding international resorts, as well as the Hawaiian resort. I think they're making strides towards their reopening phase. So yeah, I'm gonna go on to the Disney fun fact because this is a Disney themed video. So as usual, you get a Disney fun fact with that. And this week I wanted to give a fun fact about, not even about Disney parks really, but just because I learned this fun fact recently, I think it's super cool. So if anybody is familiar with Susan Egan or not, she was the voice of Meg in Hercules. And she actually also happened to be the original Belle on Broadway. She was in Beauty and the Beast, I think, at the time she auditioned for Hercules. And she ended up not hearing anything about it because there's no callbacks. She did the audition tape. She read a few of the sides, which are basically your scenes. She read a few of the things, recorded some things, and they just send that on to the next person. There's not really a callback. You get that one tape, they send it on. So a year passed, she didn't hear anything about it, and then she ends up booking Hercules and becoming Meg, and the iconic line, well, Herc, it's been a real slice, which I'll insert right here for you.
Well, thanks for everything, Herc. It's been a real slice.
That actually was her audition tape. She said that she was recording it for the film, and all of the, people that were there were the directors and whatnot were saying, no, that's not quite it. Can you do it the way you did it when you auditioned, like a whole year ago, right? And she's like, okay, she does it. They're like, no, that's still not it. She's like, okay, does it again. They're like, no, still not it. So they actually got and created software to drown out all of that noise in the background from her audition, and they used her audition tape for that exact line. So when you hear it in the film, that's actually the first take from prior to the film even being in production. She jokingly said that she's either such a good actress that she nailed it the first time, or such a bad actress that she can never do it again. So I thought that was a really cool fun fact, just because when does that happen, that you get it right on the first try? But that's just a really fun fact for you guys today. And so on to the show tune spotlight. As I said, we got a lot of news regarding the Disney family and the cast members at Disney World and also Disneyland. And like I said, I'll link the Disney blog pages that I follow if anyone's interested in following along on those. And I just wanted to remind you that there's so many people on this forum, especially. There's Facebook groups, there's all of it, that you can get connected with other people that are feeling the same feelings that you are, because it's really sad. Even if you're not a cast member, it still affects you. I know so many people have had to cancel their Disney trips, reschedule their Disney trips, and I feel for you. It's sad, especially in this time in this world right now where everything seems so sad. And I know this is a really depressing video right now, but I decided to go with the song You've Got a Friend in Me for the Show Tune Spotlight today, just because, like I said, there's so many people on so many different forums that you can just go and have joy and fun with. And so you can always come to Azaria's Place for all of your Disney nerd needs and for all of your complaints, comments, concerns, and tell me how you're feeling. I would love to know, and I'd love to bring you some kind of joy in this time, because that's the whole reason I started this channel. Everything is so sad right now, and I wanted this to be a place of love and light, and also education at the same time. So I'm keeping up to date on what's going on in the world, but also I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope that everyone watching is also enjoying it. So You've Got a Friend in Me was written by Randy Newman, and it actually was and has become the theme song for Toy Story, which was produced in 1995 by Pixar. So thank you guys so much for watching. Just please remember to stay safe and to find joy in this really difficult time. And it's in the little things. So this is how I'm finding my joy with everything right now. So thank you guys for just watching, and for, I guess, to YouTube for giving me this opportunity to do that. So thank you again so much, and be kind.